Hello everyone, my name is Charlegne and I'm a third year chemical engineering student at the University of Edinburgh. I am also an alumnus of Makomborero, Zimbabwe. I just wanted to share a few things about my journey with Makomborero, but most importantly the impact that being a part of Makomborero has had on my family. I was born and raised in Harare, Zimbabwe, and I'm the firstborn in a family of five. When I was 16, I lost my dad in a car accident. This was in 2014. This is probably one of the hardest things that we've had to deal with as a family because in that same year my sister was born. So my dad passed away when my sister was about 2 months old. My three brothers were all in school and I was writing my final GCSE exams in preparation to start A-level the coming year. My father was the breadwinner of the family, so when he passed, all the financial responsibility fell to my mom. There was a lot to do and my mom didn't have a job. She had quit her job about 10 years ago to become a stay-at-home mom, and therefore, when my dad passed away, she had to start from scratch. She did try to get a formal job and that didn't work out. She tried to do a few things informally. She would sell things, but nothing much came out of that. Keeping in mind that she had five kids, one of whom was going to start A-levels. Her family tried to chip in. They did help a lot actually, and that kept us afloat for a while, but it wasn't going to mean much for me to start A-levels. It wasn't a lot of money that we got. So it was quite bleak towards the end of 2014. I didn't know if I was going to start A-levels. I didn't know where I was going to start it. I didn't know how we were going to get the money. But I remember on the 22nd of December 2014, I got a call from Laura. I remember exactly where I was and what I was doing when I got the call, and she told me that I was part of the next Makomborero cohort, that I made it, and that I was going to start A-level the coming year. That was huge. I remember we cried, my mom and I, we cried and cried, and it was life-changing. To me, it was, the beginning of something new. I was going to go to this wonderful school and I was going to have all these opportunities. I was going to make lots of new friends. It was a very exciting time. To my mom, it was the fact that she didn't have to worry about me anymore, that I was going to be taken care of. She didn't have to worry about my tuition. She didn't have to worry about school uniform. And she didn't even have to worry about feeding me for 5 out of 7 days because I was going to be staying at a boarding house. This was amazing for her because she suddenly had leeway to focus on other things, which in turn happened to be herself. She decided to go back to school. My mom had always wanted to be a teacher. She had been teaching as a substitute teacher in schools since she left high school. She had never really gotten any formal training for it because she never could afford it. But when my dad passed away and she realized that all the responsibility fell on her, she decided to actually go and start and get like formal training to become a teacher, which she did. She sacrificed everything she had. It was a very difficult time. She had a baby, she had other kids to take care of, and yeah, but she gave it her all, and not having to worry about me going to school, about university, about things like that, made her be able to focus on that a bit more. She actually graduated in April of this year from Gateway Teacher Training College, and she's actually an assistant teacher now at Iguzvo Prep, which is a school in Harare. She's loving it. She's having the time of her life and she is very happy. I don't think I've seen her this happy in a very long time, and that in turn makes me very happy as well. It's just she's one of the most incredible people I know. This all goes to say that without Makomborero Zimbabwe, I don't think that could have happened for my mom, and it means a lot to me and to her because It gave her a chance to focus on what she could do and to become the woman who she is today. And I'm really grateful for that, as much as I'm grateful for Makomborero changing my life. So if you are a supporter of Makomborero at home or abroad, I just want to say a massive thank you for everything. You might know that, you know, it changes the life of students, it does all these great things, but behind the scenes there's impact that people really talk about, the impact that Makomborero has on the families of the students that it supports, which is immeasurable. So thank you.